Hey, how you guys doing? Pre-market analysis every Sunday. Make sure to subscribe, post notifications so you don't miss it. Every Sunday we go through analysis of different charts, about 3 of them. If we can, we do 4. So we actually go through the news, the Monday through Friday news every single week. And then after that, we go through a pre-market analysis on, what we think the market is going to do this week. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the news. And that is the news right now. Let me just show you guys here. My bad. Let me see what's going on here. You guys can see me. Pre-market analysis. Here we go. Okay. Sorry about that. My ring is going off. So Sunday today, right now, we're just taking it easy. Sundays, I don't trade. Some people like to trade on a Sunday, 6 p.m. open. I like to wait on a Monday. And Monday, what do we have today? I have some pre-market news, super simple vision. All right, team. This week is important. Thinking about the market like a big playground, guys. So for everybody who's new, I'm going to just explain to you. Sometimes it's calm. Sometimes someone blows a whistle and everything runs, meaning as somebody says something on the news and things spike up. This week, there's a lot of whistling to let you guys know. So here we go. Monday at 10 a.m., there's a big report about business and how they're doing. When that report comes out, the market can jump fast. So what we do, we don't jump in before 10 and we wait. We let the market move first, then we decide. No guessing, meaning we decide if it's time for us to get in or it's time for us to not even trade that day or wait later on in the afternoon. We'll go from there. That's a Monday. So we shoot for, let's say, Tuesday. You could trade regularly, but right now it's a war going on. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, if Donald Trump is going to jump online or if anybody from the federal government is going to jump online. And depending on what symbol you're trading, meaning is what stock you're trading. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but that can shoot up or it can shoot down at any moment. Okay, guys, that's that. All right, let's shoot for Wednesday. Wednesday at 8:15 a.m. to 10 a.m. More job numbers, more business numbers. That means more faster candles. If the market runs fast in one direction, it might trick people and then snap back. So we stay patient. That's because the non-farm employment changes and PMI. And I think I spoke on one of the channels with PMI. We really don't like to trade on PMI. And I can explain to you guys another day, but you guys can check out a few of my channels from the beginning and it can tell you exactly what that means. Okay. On Thursday, 3 a.m., unemployment numbers. That's another whistle, meaning as if they whistle, we don't move. We wait until it calms down. No trading right before 8:30. That's gambling. We wait for the move. Then we look for a structure. For any structure break. On this lesson today, I'm going to show you how a structure breaks. I'm going to show you uptrends and the downtrends and then how the structure breaks. And that's what we wait for before anything happens. Okay. And Friday at 8:30, big day. This is the biggest day of the week. Lots of job numbers at once. When that happens, the market can explode up or down. So what we do, we don't try to be a hero. We don't press buttons just to press buttons. We wait 15 to 30 minutes and then we trade retracement. As soon as the market switches, that's when we get in. Okay. And one more important thing on my notes. There's a war going on in the world right now, and that means sometimes the market can move fast for no reason on the charts. News headlines can hit. So this week, smaller size, cleaner setups, and if it's not clear, we sit down. Okay, simple rules of the week. If the time frame don't agree, we don't trade. If it is messy, we don't trade. Our job is not to trade every day. Our job is to stay in the game, meaning as try to stay in the game as much as possible. The best traders don't trade every day. They trade And if it's news going on like this throughout the week, what they do is they use one micro, not one mini, one micro, so they can actually save their account. And with one micro, you could do a lot of damage. Even though it doesn't look like a lot, there's people out there don't even make nothing a day, or don't even make enough, for the year. So one micro, if you get a good trade, you can do a good amount of leverage. Okay, that's that. And let's see what else. What else I got? The tense right now. That means oil can spike. Oh, and like I said, the war that's going on, oil can spike, indicates can flush, headlines could override technical setups. So make sure to stay calm and collective. This and like I said on Friday, this is a major volatility. So for beginners, I would suggest you guys just stay out of it on a Friday, because Friday is going to be a very strong day. And Monday, Tuesday, I would just pay attention to everything to settle before you get involved. Okay. All right. Let me stop that right there. Let's get back to it, and let's get into the charts. How's everybody doing today? Put it in the chats below and let me know. Here we go. We're going to get into the charts. I already got it up. I just got to make this smaller. Here we go. Boom. And boom. And let me know if you guys can see it. All right. So nothing has gotten hit on gold. Nothing has gotten hit. So we're on a daily chart. If you guys know me, what I like to do on a daily chart is I like to come up here. And mark my highs and my lows of the day. So my highs and my lows of the day is here. And my other one, it is here. That's my high and my low of the day. And before we get started, like I promised you guys, oh shoot, my bad. My highs and lows of the day before I get started. What I told you I was going to do, teach you guys what is an uptrend and a downtrend, so you guys know what a market structure shift is. All right. So this market does three things, right? It does three things in this world. Let me just get that right. There we go. There it goes. So it does three things. It does a downtrend, right? Right? Sorry. Okay. And it does an uptrend. Yeah, sorry about my uptrend. My uptrend is kind of weird. Okay. And the last one it does consolidation, meaning it just stays and it doesn't move up or down. Okay. So it either goes down or goes up. You guys got it? Say yes in the chat if you did. One thing, when it does a market structure shift, it usually does it on a downtrend. It usually does it from here to here, right? Oh, hold on a second. Let me see if I can do this again. Market structure shifts. It usually cuts it from here, right? Right? And it does it again from up here. So we know that it broke a low. It made another lower low, right? So this is considered lower high. Let me put it in capitals. Lower high. This down here is considered a lower low, and so on. It goes, okay. Sorry. and it continues to go down and down, right? So as this continues to go down, when we said market structure shift means that because the fact that it went lower, it broke and it continued to keep going lower. Meaning as it went up and then broke because it went higher than this, and then it continued going lower. So that is a market structure shift. I mean market structure trend, right? Now, what happens with a market structure shift is with the uptrends. But first, I'm going to show you another one before I show you the market structure shift. So these are higher, what is it? Lower high. Oh no, higher low and higher high. So we'll do higher low, right? And then we got the higher highs. And same thing goes, hold on a second. Same thing goes all the way. Why am I doing this right now? Hold on. All right. So same thing goes all the way to the top. So it'll go all the way up here, right? Right. And what does that mean? That it's creating higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, high highs, higher lows. Same thing like I showed you guys before here. It's another breaker structure, right? Another breaker structure, right? Oh, damn it. Doesn't do it. And it keeps breaking. Why is it not sticking to it? Uh, right? I got to get better at this. All right. There we go. It just keeps breaking structure because this one is higher than this one. So it became a higher high, right? And this right here, like I was saying before, this is a consolidation because it's not doing anything. It's not going up high. It's not going up low. So do we trade in this one? No, we don't, because this is how you can get your money taken away. And then you don't know if it's going to shoot up or shoot down. And then that's it. You're done. Okay. A lot of people fall for this. What we're trying to trade is this. But because this is what everybody teaches you, we're looking for a market structure shift. Market structure shift. So what I tell everybody, right, and what we're looking for, let me erase everything for you guys. Uh, take my time, take my time, take my time. All right. I'll move this over here for right now. And don't worry about the words. I just want to move this over so I can show you what we're doing. So what we're looking for, either a downtrends or uptrends, but we're going to do a downtrends to uptrends. So if it's actually going down, right? God damn, this is bad. All right. It's going down. Right. Okay. And then it just decides to go back up. Okay. So if the market looks like this, all right, and it's creating lower lower highs, right, and lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lowest lows, and then it's creating higher highs and higher lows, it's together. So our goal is to be able to see the market, because right here it made another lower low. But was this a lower low? No, that was a higher low. So what did it do here? It broke structure, right? And then it came up here and created another high. And usually when it does that, it has to come back to this exact same point, because if it goes down, then it's going to continue going down. If it hits this line, it's going to continue going higher. So right now, I just created another higher low. You create another higher right up here. And this is what we're looking for. We're looking for this structure right in between here for us to continue taking this trend up, down, depending on which way it is. So that was a quick learning lesson right there before we get started. And let's get back to it. And we're going to start with gold. So right now, what we're doing is we're checking out all the possibilities and not guessing, kind of just analysis. So right now, we had a fair value gap, another fair value gap. We have a few non-tested areas that we were where we were before, right? And we have our day. So we already started with our day from gold. So our next step from their day, we got to go to 1 hour. 1 hour, we check what's going on. Right here, it looks like we have another fair value gap right over here. Let me see, where is my fair value gap? So we have that just has been created, right? And this is a red fair value gap because guess what? Because that's where they're left behind. This one should be a red one too. I don't understand why is it not red. I don't understand. Why is it not red? Either way, it's all good. Okay. So it created another fair value gap here. And right now, we have this line right here. That's liquidity there. There's liquidity up here as well. Okay. So this is what's going on. It looks like it's going to drop heavy, but we don't know. Gold is a little surprising. We don't know what's going to happen. All right. So right now we're going to jump down to our 15 minutes. Okay. Boom. It looks like it created break a structure, market structure shift. Remember, I told you guys that. Okay. Over here as well. And it created a fair value gap. Like I've been told you guys. This is a green one. Telling you guys are not going to get this from anywhere else. I'm giving you guys the game right now. Either you're listening or not. All right. And the only reason we know that that's a good fair value gap is after it did the break here, it came back, reached it here to touch to continue going down. Okay. So it looks like came here, touched here. Oh damn. That up. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So it didn't create nothing here. Oh damn. I'm just throwing anything out there. So right now, like I was telling you, Monday is going to be a very rough time. We don't know what's going on with the news and everything that's going on. Either right now, because we had a gap right over here. There's a huge gap, literally. I'll make it gray. I always try to make the gaps gray. But there's a huge gap, literally right here. Oh yeah. Ching 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 ching. As soon as the market opened, made a huge gap right there. God damn it. Why it always does that? That's crazy. Anyways. All right. It made a huge gap right in between here. So my thing is because it didn't create a fair value gap. I mean, it didn't create nothing here. And if you go back and you look at your 5 minutes, and it created a fair value gap right here. Oh damn it. I did it again. Oh damn it. I did it again. Oh damn it. Did it again. Oh. If you look at the 1 minute, let's see if it touched that. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It didn't fully touch it. So my analysis, and like I said, this is just me. What I'm thinking tomorrow might do if no crazy news pops up. Okay. So it was on a downtrend. It hit here, came back, hit here, broke structure, boom, came back, right? Came back, went all the way down here, broke structure, gap, right? Came back, tested that gap, boom, came back, tapped into the. Right now, it's going to have to fill up this gap. So I don't know if it's going to continue going here, touch here, go all the way down, come back, boom, come and grab all the liquidity down here, right? Because there's a lot of liquidity down here, a lot. And one thing I know that one of my good friends, Chris, always tells me is that gold always goes and grabs the liquidity before anything and comes right back up. And with everything that's going on, I can see it shooting all the way down and continue shooting up. Or it can come back down here, grab this liquidity, right? And then just decide to shoot up and continue going on this merry way to the top. We don't know. It's very so what I would do is I would actually you see the day 5,298. If it goes past 5,298, if you're on trading view, it's gone. I mean, shoot, if it even goes past 5,000, uh, 321, it's gone. But solid 5298 is gone, 100%. Or it could do one of those where oh shoot, sorry, I don't know where that was. We'll figure that out later. Or it can do one of these where it bounces off here, grabs the liquidity, and shoots back down tonight. Where it grabs this liquidity here, or grabs all this liquidity from right over here, shoots back down, and grabs the rest of the liquidity. That's what I'm thinking. All right, guys. So, and to be honest with you, these aren't strong liquidities. The gap is kind of strong. And, these right here down here are a little stronger. These are like, I believe they're in the hours, you know, and it's a lot. It's a lot down there. So I could see a downtrend, maybe come back, reverse, hit this liquidity before it shoots back down and grabs everything on the bottom. All right, that's the gold. Let's shoot for, all right, let's shoot for what else? Let's shoot for NQ. All right, guy. Oh, damn, what the hell? I don't know what the hell that was. Don't worry about that. That's just something that was on. Oh, man, that's crazy. It's paper trading. Probably left it on. All right, so there's a gap here. Let's go to the day. Let's erase all this here. Oh, a whole bunch of buys and all right, let's erase everything. So we like to mark the high and low of the day before. We're doing that again. Boom. And we shoot back to the 1 hour. Boom. There we go. Boom. Looks like we had some liquidity down here. I mean, not liquidity, so a fair value gap here. It looks like it hasn't been broken. And that's because of the fact change the character right there. There we go. Yep, that looks about right. Tapped in right here and right here. So we knew it was going to continue going down. Okay. Check out 15 real fast. Let me see if we have anything there. Nothing crazy, but just this gap here. Looks like it broke that structure there. Shoot for 5 minutes. See what's going on here. Okay, nothing there. Boom, boom, boom. There's some higher highs up here that haven't been touched. That hasn't been touched either. Some high lows that's been touched. Let's see that gap here. Okay. Getting create a fair value gap. Seems like he's going to continue going up to the upside. The 1 minute look like? Create a small fair value here. I don't think it's strong enough, but we'll see what happens. Okay. I already tapped. I already took it. So it looks like it's going to continue going to the upside. This looks like a. Okay, I feel like it. Feel like it was came up kind of ranging. Wanted to drop, and then just drop because of what happened. The war. Pop, 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 pop. Came back down. Tapped into this liquidity. Boom. Boom. Some liquidity right there. I mean, pop there. Get a fair value gap. Came back. Tapped the top. Boom. Tap the liquidity to continue going up. Boom. Boom. And go up. That's my bet. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. Because there's really nothing down. I don't think it's nothing down here that can keep it down here, if you know what I mean. It's really nothing here. Oh, damn. Hold on. Let's see what's up top. Let's go back into the hourly. I want to see something. Yeah, so you have a high liquidity up here. It has to come back and tap that. Right? Not bad. This is crazy. I just did that. All right, we have that one there. That's an inverse liquidity gap. Right. And one that hasn't been tested. So I think this is going to come back up here, grab this liquidity, and just either it's going to keep shooting up, or depending on the news, depending on the news. That's what I'm thinking. Depending on the news. So, right. So, like I showed you guys before, anything past. Gonna tap here, continue, hit all this, come back down, grab all this. All right. All right. And continue going up. Or it can just grab here, come back down. But the main focus is it has to come back and grab this. This is a lot of liquidity right now. But who knows? Depending on the war, this can shoot right back down. We don't know. So that's why I said be safe. Okay, guys, that is NASDAQ. I'm going to do one more. And then after that, I'm out of here. What do you guys want to do? I wish we had people on here. ES, let's do ES. ES is practically the same. ES is practically the same. because ES is a pair of NQ, NASDAQ, and S&P 500 kind of run themselves. We always do the day. Kind of right, they run kind of similar to each other. This one already got taken out, if you can tell. See the red one right there? Took it out. Boom. That doesn't count. Nobody's going to tell you that except me, because I've been doing this for quite a while for me to know what that is. Some people say, hey, yeah, it's there. They probably won't even show you. Okay, that's a day. We jump down to the hour. All right. Nothing there. There. There we go. Like up here. Boom. Some liquidity there. Some liquidity there. Some liquidity there. Boom. We have a gap. I showed you guys last time. That big gap. I feel like there's a gap on all of them right today. Right. We'll make that gray. Boom. All right. Let me shoot some of these. Just higher highs there. All right. Probably put this fair value gap right here. Green one. That's the same one that NQ did, Told you guys that. Didn't I tell you? It's the same one. All right. And this one has been touched. That's what made it continue going down. You know what I'm saying? Because it never fully got disrespected. Just got touched right here, boom. It never went through it. That one's good still valid. Created another one down here. This one's good too. Wow. I don't know if I seen that on the other one. This one looks like it might go all the way up. Sheesh. This might be the one. Might have to carry this all the way to the tippy top. Oh, but this one created another fair value gap at the bottom. See if it's a valid one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Boom. Yep. Boom. It's a valid one. Go to the 5 minutes. I just want to double check if it tapped into it. It did. It did tap into it. Boom, 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 boom. See what this looked like. Boom. Yes, it did. You see. And this is what I like to do. I like to be like, oh, it did. It did. Oh, it did. Yep, that's a good one. That's a good one. Boom. Let's see what you're doing. Let's see what you're doing. Let's see. All right, we don't know. It looks like it's going to continue going up to the upside. So right here, my understanding, what I would analyze this because it kind of did one of these. It's going to go down. All right. And it decided not to go down. See how I created equals and just came back, tapped the bottom, took the hell off, created a fair value gap. Boom. Tapped here. Grabbed this fair value gap on the 1 minute. Said, all right, bet. He's going to tap there and continue going up. Or, right, tap there, continue going up. Right? Or he's going to do one of these. Going to come from up here, come all the way up here. Boom, boom, boom. Come down here, grab all this, and then take the hell off. Because you guys know what's at the top. You guys know what's at the top. Whole bunch of liquidity right up here. You see all this liquidity, all this green? These are a whole bunch of fair value gaps that haven't been tested. So it's definitely going to go up. But like I said, this week we have war going on and a whole bunch of crazy news going on. And this is a lot of volatility going on. So this week. So play it safe, guys. Like I said, that's the best thing I can do for you guys. Show you the analysis, the hours of what to trade, when to trade. Like I said, we don't gamble. What we do is we stay back, look at the chart, no guessing, analyze everything, make sure everything's on our hands, make sure we look at the liquidity, make sure we look at where we have possibilities of entry, and we look at levels. That's it. To that, we execute depending on the structure shift, market structure shift, what I showed you in the beginning on the uptrend or downtrends. It doesn't matter. If you guys see me next Sunday we'll do the exact same thing on YouTube. And if you guys want to, go to Chart Kings Club on Discord and add us. We have free game we can give you guys. Like I said, we're all training and trying to learn, and we're just learning together. Like I said, we're not a financial advisor, we're just learning together. So go to Chart Kings Club in Discord. Make sure to join the crew, and I'll see you guys there. Peace. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment below so we can continue guys giving you guys some game. Take care, guys. Peace. All right, I'm gonna end it right now. There we go. Peace.